the main difference between the video ads, right, and the Google ads is the content where you show to your audience. So the content that you'll be extracting from Google ads, basically the advertisement on your search on the SEO, right, is basically the content that you typed on your Google advertisement. Just now the one that you do it yourself. So the difference between the video advertisement is that video advertisement, the content mainly come from your YouTube channel. So it's better if you have a YouTube channel in place so that you can actually advertise your entire business, or maybe you want to advertise your product. It's better to have a video prepared for it. So now I'll show you guys how to actually go about doing it. So going back, you can click on a new campaign for those of you who can actually see the plus button. Are you guys able to locate it? Are you guys able to get back to this page?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just stick with website traffic. But this time around, instead of going search, we'll just go straight for video. And then there's no option here because they are just telling you how does video advertisement actually encourage more interaction. So we just continue. You guys might not be able to perform this page is because you don't have a actual channel in place. So you might just want to take a look at what I'll be doing. Okay, so starting off, right, of course, is to name your campaign. So assuming I'm promoting, if there's a promotion, I can just type in promotion. But if I'm promoting my YouTube channel, I can just put YouTube channel as the campaign name so that I can like remind myself that I'm paying for my building my YouTube channel. So that's how you can actually keep track of your entire spending. So there are a few, basically two main types of baiting strategy. So I don't know if any one of you recall just now earlier on for Google advertisement, under the baiting strategy, there's more than one way, which is clicks, conversion, and conversion value. But under here, you can see that there's not much option. There's only two main options. One is CPA, which is cost per action, and second one is maximize conversion. So like I mentioned, CPA is basically the amount they are willing to pay for per action taken. For example, to finish up a form, to go to your store and view at your product or buy a product. So that's how they charge you for the payment part. But for today, I will just click on maximize conversion. So you can actually, there's two options under the budget for this time round. So daily means how much you're willing to pay per day, as you can see from the actual meaning by itself. So as for campaign total, right, you can actually decide how much you want to spend within a period of time. So assuming mine is a seasonal promotion and it lasts for maybe a month, I will set it around end of this month, for example. Then I can go ahead and put in a campaign total value. Take for example, I want to spend $100. You can see that they will actually calculate for you how much you're actually spending per day. So the daily is $4.55 that runs for 22 days, because 9 September to 30 September. So moving down, you can see that this is where you will be displaying your videos on. So you can either choose YouTube videos and video partners on display network. Similar to the search one, you might not want to show it on display network because it might not be an appropriate platform, because you don't know who are the partners, who are the platforms that Google will be putting your ads on. So you might not want to risk it because like I said, you are not sure, so you don't want to attract the wrong audience and you don't want to spend your budget in the wrong area. So what you can do is remove that. So now Google only promotes your advertisement on YouTube videos. So now that I said that, I will just go ahead and target location, Singapore, language, English. Don't have to make changes to both of these because these are the standard settings you will want. But for languages, you might want to consider adding Chinese if you are targeting Chinese audience, or maybe you're targeting other other groups of people, then you might consider going ahead. For example, if you are doing a Korean tuition class and then you want to promote your class through video advertisement, of course you might want to consider Korean as a language because this might reach out to the right audience that you are looking for. But English will be the most general one that you want to go for. As for this, as for content exclusion, right? You might not want to touch this because the default settings are meant to be applied for most users or most advertisers, but you can go ahead and take a look in what's inside. So as you can see, this actually uh, explains to you where your videos will not be shown and where your videos will be shown. So you can take a look at what they include, for example, sensitive content, sexualized content, etc. So they will actually help you to identify the right platform to post or to push out your advertisement. So sticking to the standard inventory will be a appropriate option now. So moving on, you can actually see the types. You can also include live stream to exclude it on live stream. For this part, right, you might not be clear because of the way they classified it. So you can see the classification: parental guidance, teens, older audience, mature audience. This is the part where I would recommend you to just take the standard version because uh, it might not make a much of a difference on where to exclude it, because YouTube is the general platform you want to advertise your your video advertisement at. It will be the best choice of platform, to be honest, if you want to actually promote your video advertisements. So now site links. This is something that's similar to the one that I mentioned previously, which is like uh the calls extension, etc. But because we are promoting on YouTube, site link will be the most appropriate extension that you should be using. So what you can do is maybe include two site links. One, maybe if you are selling certain things on your store, you can include your store's link. For example, www.xl.com/store. That would be my site link for my store. Then, for example, you want them to contact you to find out more about your products. What you can do is include a site link that says that allows them to actually contact you directly or provide them information so that they can contact you directly. For example, I can include a site link that says www.xl.com/contact us. So that's a few ways you can actually make use of a site link extension. So moving on, you have to create an ad group. So similarly, you have to first identify your ad group. For example, I'm doing it for promotion purposes, so I'll include promotion. You can also name it other. For example, you are doing sales or you're trying to do website traffic, promoting your video on YouTube channel. You can just go ahead and name your group, your ad group accordingly, so that you can remind yourself what are you spending on. Okay, so demographic, as the name mentioned itself, you are just narrowing down your target audience. So for example, I want to sell a product for adults. Maybe I won't want to add 18 to 24, or maybe I'm selling a luxurious goods. I want to sell it to only high income or high net worth individuals. Then maybe I will not want to include people with low household income, something like that. So this actually helps you to narrow down your target audience by their demographic. So according to what you're trying to sell and what's your target audience, you might want to adjust the demographics accordingly. This will better help you to reach out to the right people through your video advertisement. As for the audience, if you guys can recall, this is where you include the interest of the audience. Assuming I'm selling shoes, like I said, I can include shoes. Then I can click on the market. For example, I want to sell shoes and I'm selling athletic shoes for men, etc. Running apparel. Maybe I'm selling running apparel also. Or maybe I'm selling socks along with my shoes. I can also include that. So this is the interest, or I would say market behavior of your target audience. So this is where you can actually make it more specific so that you will narrow down your list of audience, so that when Google actually push out your video advertisement on YouTube, they will reach out to the right audience, and then you can maximize the effect of your advertisement. This is where you can include the content, topic, keywords. So keywords, like the name itself, you can include the keywords similar to how you can include the keywords in your ad previously. So like I said, you can enter a product or service. For example, I'm selling shoe. You can go ahead and add a keyword regarding shoes. Like shoes is a keyword itself. Black shoes, sport shoes, etc. Running shoes, shoe shopping, online shoe shopping, shoes and socks, etc. You can enter as many relevant keywords as you want, but I would highly recommend to enter around 10 keywords minimum to actually see a effect on the entire advertisement. If you are putting in maybe one or two keywords, then it will not be as effective, or you will not see uh effective results or results that is worth even evaluating. If you are putting maybe one keyword, then you're just evaluating that one keyword whether it's performing well. There's no point. So what you can do is you put in around 10 keywords. After running a month of your advertisement, you can slowly remove keywords that are irrelevant or keywords that are not performing as well, and you're wasting money on it. And you can just remove. First, it will lower your cost. Second, it will make your advertisement more effective and more efficient. So this is where you can narrow down the target audience by entering keywords so that they know who to target. Similar for topic, if you're selling shoe, you can just include shoe as a topic. As for placement, you can include like placement on where you want your videos to appear on in terms of the platform. So for placement itself, if you are really targeting people on in terms of videos, I'd rather you not really specify a placement, because Google will be able to better optimize the advertisement by pushing it out to people on specific platforms such as YouTube. So this on for the placement content part, I rather you will leave it blank, or if you are very clear of what you want, then you can go ahead and edit this. So I would say these two sections are mainly for audience targeting or targeting the right market. So if you have a clear target in mind, like a clear market in mind, you can just go ahead and key in all the relevant topics, keywords, audience demographic of your customer, and then it will help to enhance your results of your advertisement. And then now for the last part, before you can actually create, as you can see, there's only one step. Go ahead and paste the video that you prepared for your advertisement. For example, I'm selling shoe. Maybe I have a shoe showcase video. I can go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, search for assuming I have a YouTube channel that sells shoes. I can go to my YouTube channel, go ahead and view one of the videos that I prepared for advertisement. For example, I go to my channel first. Okay, so let's assume I'm selling shoes on this 26-minute video, assuming. So I will just copy the link, go back to my campaign, drop the link in, and you will see this. So this is a preview on how it will look like on the phone. So you will notice that you only have an option to actually make it a skippable video. It's because if you want to make it a compulsory watch video, the cost is really very high. So not much business were willing to pay such a high cost for non-skippable video. So what you can do is the video being selected as your video advertisement, right? The first 5 to 10 seconds of your video must be attractive. It must make the audience stay and watch finish the entire video. That's the purpose of your entire goal of even advertising in the first place, which is to make people click on your advertisement. So make sure that the first 5 to 10 seconds of a video is very attractive. Then you can go ahead and include, maybe, for example, I'm selling shoes. I can actually put in my link to my store. Maybe, for example, this is my link to my store. I can just leave it here. Display my URL, maybe /store. So you can see, right, if I /store, they will see the /store on my banner itself. So my call to action will be buy now. So you can see on the button, it's called buy now. And for the headline, maybe it's limited stocks or limited edition, for example. As you can see, you are only allowed to insert 15 characters. So including spacebar, it will be 15 characters. So limited edition. and then my store. So the video will be about a shoe. And then you can go ahead and name my ad name as maybe shoe promotion, and then just create campaign, and then you can just go ahead and publish it. So it's quite simple, as you can see. For you guys, once you click continue, you will of course go into the billing page once again, because I believe none of you have actually linked your card to the account yet. So they will want to actually confirm your billing system first, or your payment method, before you can actually run or review your advertisement. So I hope it is clear for you guys. Is it clear for the video advertisement? It's quite straightforward, I would say. Is there any question regarding the video advertisement? If not, I'll pass it on to Andrew to finish up today's session.
Nope.
Okay, so Andrew, you might want to take over and finish up the session for today, because I have finished covering all the topics that was intended to be covered today.